Alright, so I was once quoted as saying that I have impeccable balance minutes before strapping on skis for the first time. Now, I would never admit to saying such a thing. In all seriousness, balancing is one of the things that you can do to stay healthy and be in tune with your body. From what I have observed, poor body awareness is often associated with poor level of balance, and this is me strictly speaking from observation. Why should you improve your balance? Balance is actually one of those things that starts to become dull as we age. It feels exactly like a sharp knife that becomes dull unless sharpened. And in most cases, the older we get, the more often we will need to sharpen our sense of balance. And it becomes really more concerning when you realize that falls are among the leading cause of injury-related death in adults 65 years or older. And this may be hopeful thinking, or wishful thinking rather, but I think that these are stats and numbers that we can mitigate drastically if we start to work on our balance now, especially among individuals or among young adults who have poor balance and poor body awareness. So if you've gone through the last of your growth spurt, or you're a young adult that doesn't have great balance but wants to have a healthy life in the later stages of your life, then now is the greatest opportunity of your life to try to improve your balance. It will improve the quality of your life now, and it will act as a reservoir of resource for you to lean back on as you age. If you're watching me and saying that, Manny, I have a great balance, that is great. Try to incorporate your great balance into your physical activities. Incorporating your balance in your workouts and daily routines in a challenging manner will only help to sharpen it even further. If you don't have a great balance, you may be asking, okay, so how do I actually improve my balance? I'm always hesitant to have a specific guideline because we are also individually different. Before I give you a general guideline, I will highly encourage you to go see a physical therapist that can help address your specific needs to help improve your balance, especially if you have a hard time staying on one foot for more than 30 seconds. And the further away you are from holding your balance for 30 seconds, the more I would urge you to go see a physical therapist if possible. So as a young adult or older adult who has no neurological pathology, here's my very non-specific guideline on how I would approach improving my balance if I had the trouble of doing so. Start barefoot with your eyes open. The idea here is to train your sensory system underneath your feet. Find the balance position that seems the most challenging for you, but then tweak that to a point where you're able to find it challenging but you're successful at doing. For some of you, that may mean starting here, or here, or here, or here, or here, or here. For some of you, being close to something that you can hold on to, like a wall or a table, can be a good start, but without necessarily using it. There are some research out there that actually shows that our balance actually improves when we are close to something. So try your best to wean yourself away from something supportive as soon as reasonably possible. So don't rush out of it either, because you want to be successful, and I don't want you falling, because that's not good. So progress yourself appropriately till you're able to hold your balance for about 30 seconds. If you want to go overboard, 30 to 40 seconds on one leg without losing your balance consistently. So if you've worked yourself up to here, then congrats. You've made it. And this is where it starts to get fun, because you can start to incorporate your balance, your improved balance into your workout routines. Like single leg deadlifts, speed skaters without touching the ground with the hanging foot, and even single leg hops. And if you want to challenge yourself even further, which I would definitely implore you to try, then try to remain in single leg balance with your eyes closed for 30 seconds. If you find this challenging, then remember what you did to get here in the first place with your eyes open. Do that, but in reverse order. So that may mean tapping the ground with your hanging foot while with your eyes closed to be successful for about 30 seconds or so. If you find this challenging, you can go the next level down to maybe standing with your feet together with your eyes closed, and then find that sweet spot where you're able to master your balance with your eyes closed, and then work your way back up to single leg balance with your eyes closed. And that's all you have to do to improve your balance with the eyes closed. So if you're able to do this, then congrats. Stay on top of it to keep your balance sharp and incorporate it with your exercise routines, because I think that's the best way to maintain your balance and challenge yourself every day. You can definitely think about challenging yourself further by balancing on a BOSU or on a surface that's a bit unstable, but just be careful here to not hurt yourself or roll your ankles. And you can further incorporate this by doing some single leg based plyometrics with side to side jumps, forward jumps, rotational jumps, really anything that you can think of that allows you to explode off of one foot or both feet and then land on one foot. So if you've learned a thing or two, I would definitely appreciate a like, and I would love it even more so if we can work together to improve our overall balance, so when we get to the age of 65 we can start to change the statistics there. All right, I'll see you all in a few days.